guys, welcome back. It's your girl Katie here. So today's video is going to be a chatty get ready with me / trying out new products or new to me products. These aren't new releases, but these are products that I've never tried before. So this is going to be kind of like a first impressions on these products here. But before we get on into this video, you guys know the drill. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of my future uploads. But other than that, let's just go ahead and get started. Alright, so first off, I'm going to go ahead and prime my face. I know I'm actually going to be trying out a primer today. Let me go ahead and zoom you guys in. Alright, so the primer, my hair's all crazy, but I just slapped it up kind of like in a messy bun. Well, messy as it can be. I have such thin hair. Well, not super thin, but it's thinnish. That buns don't always turn out the greatest for me. Anyways, so I'm going to be trying out a primer today, and this is one I got in my premium box. And this is the Too Faced Hangover Replenishing Face Primer. And it has coconut water, probiotic-based ingredients, and skin revivers, whatever that means. And it's supposed to be silicone-free, so I'm pretty curious about this because I don't typically like primers that have silicone in them. I just don't like how it feels on my skin. So yeah, I'm going to be trying this out. I heard it's kind of like a moisturizer or something, so I'm curious to see. I mean, it kind of looks like a moisturizer. I don't know. I'm going to see how it works. Maybe I'll finally start using a primer. I don't like using primers because I always find that they don't do much for my skin, and I have dry skin, so I need something that's moisturizing. Kind of smells like coconuts, but it kind of doesn't at the same time. I probably put way too much on, but whatever. So how's everyone doing? My week's going pretty good so far. I mean, it is a Monday when I'm filming this. So my weekend was pretty good. I did some stuff around my house, which I was pretty happy about. Well, not in the house, it's outside of the house, kind of doing yard work and stuff. Getting ready for spring. I'm really getting excited because, you know, we moved. It's been like 6 months or so. It's been like 7-ish months since we've moved, so we've been here for a bit. But when we moved, it was like during the summer, like towards the end of the summer, and then fall and winter. So I didn't really get to do much yard work or anything aside from just like mowing. But now, since spring and everything, I can start planting flowers. I want to have a garden this year, so I'm starting to try to prep all that. So I'm pretty excited about that. I really don't like the way this primer smells. It kind of stinks. Like, I thought it smelled like coconuts, but now it doesn't. It smells sour or something. I don't know. I don't like the way it smells, but I like the way it feels on my skin. My skin absorbed it pretty quickly, which is good because I don't like it when primers just kind of sit on my face. I like it when my skin kind of absorbs it. I don't know. It's okay. I still prefer my lotion, but so far it's okay. It's kind of like peeling off, it seems like. I don't like this. I don't know, I keep touching my face and seeing something like peel, so I'm not sure how I like this primer yet. I thought it was okay. I thought my skin did absorb it, but maybe it didn't. Maybe it's just, ugh, yeah, I don't like this. It's like peeling off my face. That's gross. Or maybe it's just my skin. I don't think so, because I washed my face before I put this stuff on. Yeah, I don't know about this. Maybe my skin doesn't like it. I thought it was okay, but now, I don't know. Yeah, that primer is a no-go for me. Like, I'm just sitting here, like, just moving my face, or, like, just doing this to my face, and it's just, like, rolling off. It's gross. It feels like it's making my face peel or something. Yeah, that primer's not going to work for me. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't be touching it. I feel like it shouldn't be doing that. Maybe it's making I don't know. I might use it again just to see if it does that again. Like I said, I only washed my face and rinsed it off and everything. I didn't apply any other products, so I don't know why it's doing this. Anyways, moving on. Foundation I'm going to be trying out is the Fenty Pro Filter Soft Matte Longwear Foundation. This is in the shade 120. It says to shake it. I am nervous about this being matte because matte foundations typically don't work out for me. They always make me look really dry. So I don't know how this is going to work out. I only got this in my Boxy Luxe because it was one of the options. And I did want to try it out, but yeah. I don't really care that it's matte, but whatevs. We'll see. Doesn't say what the coverage is supposed to be. And I'm also trying out one of the beauty blenders I got in my box as well. This is the Beauty Bakery. One of like the egg blenders or something like that. Feels pretty soft. So I don't really have anything like an update really on anything going on in my life. Just like I said, doing yard work around the place, trying to make it look nice, and getting ready, trying to get stuff growing for a garden. I want to try planting a lot of different flowers. I really don't know much about flowers, so I just kind of got us just random flowers, like bulbs and things, and little bags of just roots of flowers and things. I'm just going to try to plant those around the place and see what takes and what doesn't. Progress on the room is going a bit slow right now because my husband's so busy. He doesn't have really time to work on it. He did start working on the closet, start building like the racks and everything to hang clothes on. He built me a shoe rack, which looks really nice. We have the flooring down in the closet now, so it's getting there. I'm hoping we'll have it done within another month or so, but it really just depends on if my husband can have time to work on it. We finally got our countertop for our bathroom in. So bathroom's basically finished. We just need to build a couple of shelves just for like extra storage and things. But the bathroom's basically done. And then all we have left to do in the bedroom is just put flooring down, which should probably be the last thing. I think after he finishes the closet, then he'll probably do flooring, and that shouldn't take too long, I don't think. And then after that, oh, we also have to paint the closet. I forgot about that. I have to paint, but hopefully that won't take too long. So it's getting there. But after everything's finished, I'm kind of excited to kind of do like a deep clean of the room and the bathroom and everything. So everything hasn't been cleaned yet, so it's still pretty dusty and stuff from all construction work. So I was like, what's the point of cleaning whenever he does work in here and it just gets dusty again? Alright, so the foundation's on. I would say this is very light coverage. I really don't feel like it's building up. It's making me dry. That's too bad. It doesn't look great on my skin, so I think I'm gonna kind of go over it with a different foundation just because I don't want to look super dry. I do have a new setting powder I want to try out, so I'm just gonna go in real quick with the ColourPop Pretty Fresh foundation. This is a tinted moisturizer, but I use it like a foundation. I'm just gonna go over what I just put down with this. Just to try to help it not be so... It's not the worst, but it's definitely, like, I don't know if you guys can see, but it's making this area look pretty dry. It's making this area look dry and my forehead look a bit dry. Not horribly, but it's... I just know if I set it down right now, it'll just look even more dry. So I'm just going to go over, kind of, with another foundation, unfortunately. That's okay. I can pass this foundation on to somebody else. I mean, I could probably technically, like, mix it with something else, but I don't like doing that. Like, mix it with another foundation to get it work, but I don't know. I think that kind of defeats the purpose of using that foundation. I'm just gonna mix it with something else. I have friends that like matte foundation, so I'll just give it to one of them. I feel like maybe it's that primer I put down. I don't think it's reacting very well. Cause see this spot right here? I can't seem to get the foundation to build up. So maybe it's not the foundation. Maybe it's that primer. I don't know. I'm not liking it. Alright, so I don't know what's going on with my face right now. Like, it's not my face, it's the mixture. I can tell that my foundation's just kind of sitting on my skin right now. It's not really seeping in like it normally would. So I'm just going to wipe it all off. I'm honestly thinking it was that primer. I think it made, I don't know. I don't like how it's looking. So I'm going to wipe it off and try again. Alright, so I'm back. So yeah, that primer did not work out at all. It was causing my foundation to like slip or something. It wasn't really quite settling in. So I wiped it all off. I moisturized my face with just what I always use, just a moisturizer. And then I did go ahead and try this foundation again, but I did mix it with this Too Faced Dew You Full Coverage Foundation. And it seems to be looking alright. I mean, I don't feel like that's giving this a fair shot because, I don't know, I don't think this is going to work out for me just from applying it that one time. Even though it was on a primer that was kind of not working well, I don't think it's going to work for me. I feel like if I use this just on its own, it's going to make me look super dry. So I did mix it with this, just hoping to make it not look so dry on me, and it doesn't look that dry. I mean, I don't know, I have a little dry spot right there that the foundation's kind of sticking to, but that's pretty common. So on its own, I wouldn't be able to use it, but I could mix it. But I'll probably just end up passing this on because, I don't know, I think somebody else could get better use out of this than me. Foundation's all on now. I did go ahead and use concealer on my face because I don't have a new concealer to try out. This Beauty Blender I do really like though. I think it's working pretty well. I'm not having problems with this at all. I do really like this so far. But I am going to go ahead and set my face. Alright, and to set my face, I'm going to use the Ofra Banana Powder here. I bought this off a Boxy pop-up, I believe. But here it is. Just a yellowishy powder. Hopefully it won't be too yellowy, but we'll see. So I'm just going to go ahead and go in and set my face down. Oof, this is pretty yellow. But hopefully it won't. I don't know, am I supposed to use this all over my face? It's pretty yellow. Maybe I need to go in with it lighter. I mean, I can't see it on camera, but in person I can kind of see it. Maybe I just went in way too heavy-handed, because it does seem like if I do go in with a bit lighter, I don't see it as much, so I'll just have to blend this out. It's an okay powder. I really don't like that it does, if you go in too heavy-handed, it does seem to leave like a yellowy overcast. Like I put a little too much over here and I can still see the yellow kind of. So I'm not a big fan of that. It didn't seem to be a bad setting powder. It's just I really don't like that it's leaving this overcast over here. So I'd say this is an okay product. Alright, so I'm just going to do my brows real quick. I don't have a new brow product to try, so I'm just going to go ahead and do those real quick. Just using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. Alright, so brows are done. Now I'm going to move on to bronzer and blush, and I am going to go ahead and try out this Jaclyn Cosmetics bronzer and blush duo here. I bought this whenever she came out with her collection. I don't know. I'm pretty excited to try it out. The only hesitation I have is I'm not sure I got the right shade for me. So I got the shade Pink Me Up in Oh Honey. You guys can see that. The packaging looks really nice. It's very like luxurious looking. I like the big J on the front here. The only thing I'm hesitant about is the shade. I don't know. I got the lightest one because typically I would consider myself pretty fair. Maybe not the fairest, you know, but I don't know. When it comes to shades like this, I have to always be careful not to go too dark or else I won't be able to get it to work, but I don't know, this seems kind of light to me, or at least from doing swatches, but I haven't tried it out yet, so maybe it just looks really light and I can get it to build up. I'm just concerned that it might be orange, like orangey, but hopefully not. So I'm going to go ahead and try this out. Like I said, I'm going to go into the bronzer first. The packaging, I mean, the presentation of this is actually really pretty. You get like a big mirror, and then, you know, she got her logo there. It's a very beautiful duo. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and try this out. Hopefully it'll work for me. I'm really hoping. I was going to do like just a review on her products, because I did pick up one of her highlighters as well, and I'm going to be trying that out today, but I don't know, I was afraid that if it didn't work out, then I don't know. I didn't want to do just a whole video to these two products, but so I just figured I'd try them out in one of my Chatty Get Ready With Me's. It's very powdery, dang. There's a lot of kick up. Alright, here goes nothing. And honestly, this being if it is too light, it's my bad. I couldn't tell which shade. That's why I hate doing online shopping when it comes to like makeup products, because I can't see the product. I mean, like you see the pictures, but you can't always tell by pictures. So I thought this one might have been fine for me, and it might be. I don't know. I just prefer to see or buy products in stores, which I guess she now has her products in Ulta now. I haven't checked my local Ulta to see if her products are in there. I'm assuming they are. So if this doesn't work out, maybe I'll pick up another one. I don't know, it's not too bad. Maybe my taste has changed. I think I do prefer a little bit of a deeper bronzer shade, but actually this is not looking too bad. I think it's working out. I think I can get this to work. Yeah, I think this is working just fine. So, not too bad. It went on pretty easily. Seems to be blending out pretty well. Alright, and then now to move on to the blush. The blush does look light, but maybe it'll be pink enough on me. So this is, what did I say it was? Pink Me Up. Yeah, that's very pretty. I thought it was going to be too light for me, but in person, I think the camera's picking it up a little bit better than in person. In person, it adds just like a very light flush to the skin, but the camera, I think, is picking it up a lot better. I am having to build it up, though, to get it to be like this. It's not super pigmented, which could be a good thing. You know, if you don't like blushes to be super pigmented at first, you know, first going in with it, if you like to build it up. But yeah, that is a very nice flush to the skin. Not too overwhelming. So yeah, this actually turned out good. Okay, good. I'm kind of relieved. I was really worried that I bought one that would not work for me, but I can get this to work. Like I said, I wish the bronzer was a tad bit darker, but I think it looks pretty good. Alright, and then to try out the highlighter, I got one of her highlighters in the shade Iced. Again, the packaging looks very pretty. It's one of those reflector packaging that you'll get dirty if you get a fingerprint and stuff on it. But it does have the nice big J on it, and then here is the shade. I'm pretty excited to try out her highlighters because I didn't ever get that palette that she came out with, the limited edition one. I never could get my hands on it. So I was really glad that she came out with the single highlighters, because she came out with them in single highlighters of what I think the shades that she had in that palette. So I'm pretty happy to finally get my hands on one. She has several shades, but this is the one I really wanted, was Iced. Wow, I mean, I think, I don't know. Yeah, that's pretty blinding. I was like, maybe it's not as blinding in person, but now that I'm stepping back and looking at it, wow, that is very gorgeous. Wow, this is so worth it. So worth the money. Yeah, she definitely knows how to do highlighters. I will give her that. Yep, that's gorgeous. I love it. I love it. I love highlighters in this. I am very much blinding now. Dang. Alright, so moving on to eyeshadow, I'm going to be trying out this Barbella palette that I got in my Boxy Luxe box here. Never heard of this brand. This is the Be Beauty London brand is what the brand is. So I'm just going to come up with a look real quick. There's really not too many mattes, so I'm just going to go into Oliver as my transition shade here. Maybe I'll go into Hue over here, and then I'll probably for sure deepen up the corners with this dark shade called Ryan. I keep forgetting to clean my brushes. I really need to, but I just keep forgetting to. But I have to put that like on a to-do list. Alright, so like I said, I'm just going to go in with the transition shade. So yeah, like I said, I really don't have much of a life update or anything. I don't really have anything. I don't know, I feel like talking about my life is pretty boring. I really don't have anything too exciting happen to me that often. I mean, aside from just like family stuff, I guess, like sometimes I have family drama in my life, you know, both sides of my family, my husband's side and my side, but I don't know, I don't really like to talk about family stuff unless people are just super interested in that, but I'm pretty sure everyone has some sort of family type of drama in your life. But other than that, I really don't have much besides just doing stuff around the house and trying to fix up the house how I like it and stuff like that. I have been like trying to lose weight because I gained some weight. I didn't realize I had until I stepped on my sister's scale when I was at her house once, and then I realized how much weight I've gained. I mean, I don't know. I feel like bodies always change constantly, and I did realize I have noticed that my body has changed, but I didn't think it was like I gained weight. I thought it was just, I don't know, changing like I feel like my boobs have gotten bigger and my butt has gotten bigger. So maybe that's where most of the weight came from. I mean, I've always had a little bit of a tummy, I guess, like a little bit of a pooch there. Not excessive, but you know, I don't have abs. I don't have a flat stomach. I wasn't blessed like that, you know. And I've always struggled with that as an insecurity. You know, because who doesn't want to have a flat stomach, you know? You know, be trim and slim but I mean, that takes a lot of work to be like that. I mean, if you're naturally born like that or naturally have those attributes, well, then you're very blessed, but not everybody's like that. And so I was really trying, you know, my husband's, you know, he doesn't care about flat stomachs and stuff. He loves me the way I am. So, for a while, you know, I've struggled with that for a while. I've always been like, oh, I need to lose weight. I need to be a certain weight and everything, and need to have a flat stomach to be considered attractive. So I was really trying to get over that. And I thought I had, so I was happy with my body, and then I stepped on my sister's scale, and it kind of like broke my heart with how much I weighed. I don't know. I know weight is just a number, and you really shouldn't focus on it, but I don't know. Should I tell you guys how much I weighed? I don't know. I will. I weighed myself, and I was 159 pounds. And for me, that just seems crazy amount. I mean, I'm not trying to throw shade at anybody. If you weigh that much or more, you know, don't be ashamed of that. This is just for me personally. I feel like that's a lot of weight considering I used to weigh, I think when I got married, I weighed like 120 or maybe 125. You know, and I thought that was heavy too back then. But, you know, I think I got to 130 and I was like, I'm okay with it, you know. I really didn't mind it, but, you know, that was the last time I'd weighed myself when I was like 130 pounds. So getting on the scale and realizing I've gained 30 pounds it just blew me away. I couldn't believe it. I told my sister I thought her scale was broken, and then she got on and was like, no, it's right. And I was like, well, dang. So now I've been trying to lose some weight. I mean, I don't really want to drop like a bunch of, I don't know. Another reason why I'm so blown away is I really don't know where I've gained all this weight. Like I said, I think my boobs have gotten a bit bigger and my butt has gotten a bit bigger, but I didn't think it had gotten that big. Like I haven't gone up in pant size. Like I've always worn a size 9. So my sisters have always been smaller than me. Like my younger sister especially, she's always been like a size 2 or 3 or, you know, down there, and I've always been the bigger one. I've always had like a bigger booty, and my thighs and stuff, so I've always worn like a 9 for the longest time that I can remember. I've always worn a size 9, and that hasn't changed. I still wear a size 9, so I didn't really think I had been gaining weight because my pant size hadn't gone up. I did notice that my shirt size kind of went up, but then again, it's hard to tell because like buying shirts from stores, their sizes never seem to be consistent. And I always like my shirts a little bit on the looser size, so I can wear a medium, but it's always kind of a little bit tight around the bust and stuff, so I always just go for a large because it's more comfortable. But I mean, my shirt size hasn't gone up any than a large. I haven't gone up any. Like I said, I can wear a size medium. I just don't really like to because I don't like it to be really tight around my bust area and stuff. I've always had a bit of broader shoulders too, so I always go up in a size because I find that mediums are just too tight around my shoulder area too. So, like I said, I really didn't realize I'd gained so much weight. So I've been trying to work out, and that's been a pain because I hate working out. I have noticed that I have been buying a lot of junk food lately, which I don't think junk food, I mean, if you just eat junk food all the time, I think that is bad for you, but I don't think every now and then is bad. And I think I did get into a bad habit of just like, if there was a snack next to me, I'd just eat because I'm bored or something, and that's not good. So I've been trying to cut back on my snack foods, because I'm really not a big eater, like when it comes to like meals and things. Like when I eat a meal, I'll just eat a little bit of a meal. I won't eat like a big meal. So I snack a lot just because I just eat smaller portions. So I'm just snacking constantly because I don't eat a lot at once. So I didn't think snacking was bad because I'm like, well, I don't eat a big dinner. I don't eat big lunches and big breakfasts because I really just can't eat that much all at once. So I don't know. So I've just been trying to eat better foods. Like I bought salad stuff, so I'm going to try to eat salads for lunch and stuff. I am wanting to really try to make more home-cooked meals. Like, I usually make 1 or 2 home-cooked meals a week, and then sometimes we'll buy, like, frozen stuff, like frozen chicken or something, and eat that instead. But I'm going to try to consciously make more of an effort to eat more healthier foods and see if that helps a little bit. Like I said, I know weight is just a number, and but I do kind of want to tone my tummy area a little bit more than it already is. But I don't know. I'm struggling because I'm really trying not to focus on the weight, but at the same time, I'm focused on that number. But I don't know. Let me know down in the comments. Does anybody else feel like this? I really don't know what the average weight of a female is, if I'm considered healthy or not healthy. But then again, I know I've always been kind of a bigger, I wouldn't call myself big, but I've always been like a thicker girl, I guess. I've always had more hips and booty, and my thighs have always been a bit thicker. And at some point, I just kind of accept that that's the way it is. I can't really compare myself to other girls who have a different build than me. But I do kind of want to get more athletic, not like, I don't know, I just want to get more active, I guess. Because sometimes I do realize, like, if I help my husband on doing things like picking up stuff or helping him work in the road, I do realize that I'm pretty weak. I guess, like, I can't pick up real heavy stuff, and I don't know, if I do help him, I'm kind of out of breath and stuff, and I don't like feeling like that. I don't like feeling weak, so I don't know. I'm probably going to go kind of like on a get healthy journey, just personal goals of mine. I want to take more walks now that we actually have, now that we live out in the country, I feel more comfortable going on walks, because living in town, I didn't really ever feel comfortable going on walks, like just down streets and stuff, because, I don't know, where I lived, it wasn't like the greatest town, you know, there's some sketchy people around, so I didn't feel comfortable, but out here in the country, we know the people that live on our road, and I only walk down our road, which is about a 15 to 20 minute walk, and I just go to the end of the road and then back, so I think that's good exercise. And I take my dogs with me now. I take them on walks with me, so that's extra protection there. So yeah, so I've just been trying to change things up in my lifestyle a bit, trying to be a little bit more active, be a little more cautious about what I'm eating, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I am pretty proud of myself. Oh, by the way, I finished my base on my eye, so now I'm going to go into this shimmer shade Nick, and we'll see how that looks. But anyway, so I'm pretty proud of myself because I used to be a pretty big soda pop drinker. Like, Dr. Pepper was my drink. I used to have like 3 cans a day or whatever, which is not healthy for you. I mean, it's okay to drink soda, but you shouldn't drink it that much. But I mean, it was just like a bad habit of mine. I always had it. I mean, when I had it in the house, I would drink it. And I would not drink very much water at all. Maybe a glass a day. Maybe. It was pretty bad. So, you know, I heard that, you know, you really should stay hydrated. It's good for you. And I was just having trouble doing that when I had soda in the house. So I stopped buying soda for the house. I wasn't strong enough to resist it if it was in the house. So I just stopped buying it altogether, which it wasn't actually that hard. I mean, I did crave Dr. Pepper every now and then, and I haven't completely cut it out of my life. Like, once a week when I go into town with my sisters and stuff, we'll go out to eat, and I will get a Dr. Pepper, but I only have the one, and the rest of the week I drink water. I mean, I still drink water on that day too, but you know what I mean. I don't drink it excessively anymore, and predominantly all I drink is water now, which I haven't really noticed a big difference. Like, I'm sure I'm much healthier, a bit healthier now that I do drink water all the time. And, you know, not to be gross, but I have noticed my urine is clear now. You know, it used to be pretty yellow, but now it's clear, so I know I'm hydrated. But I mean, like, I don't know, people say drinking lots of water helps you lose weight, helps your skin and stuff, and maybe my skin has cleared up a little bit, but I still have dry skin, so I haven't really noticed it helping that. I don't know if I mean, sometimes they say drinking lots of water helps you sleep better, all this stuff, but I know it's good for me in the long run to drink lots of water and not a bunch of pop, but I haven't really noticed it drastically changing my health. But like I said, I'm sure in the long run it does help. I just don't really notice the benefits of it, I guess. So I'm proud of myself for doing that. So far, this palette's pretty nice. I mean, it's pretty pigmented, blending out pretty well. I wouldn't say the shimmer's nice, but it's not like the greatest, I guess, in the world. I think I'm going to go into something else. Maybe it's too light. I was expecting it to be a bit more darker gold, but it's pretty light gold. Which is still pretty. Maybe I'll go into this Mo, or maybe I'll go into Jared. I like Jared. Look over here. This one over there. So that's very pretty. So far this palette seems pretty good. I'm pretty interested to try out some of these other shades over here, like these greens and maybe this copper shade over here. I don't really like blue very much, but I mean, it does have a pop of color there, but the quality seems pretty nice. So I'm just going to go ahead and do my bottom lash line now. So anyways, that's, I guess, really all I'm up to is just trying to get healthier right now. I have been working out. I really don't like working out, but I've been following some routines on YouTube that I found some YouTubers that are workout people. I haven't really noticed much of a change. I mean, I've only been working out for maybe 2 weeks now. I mean, I did take the weekend off because Saturday I just wanted to give my body a break. And then yesterday I did a bunch of yard work and my back sore from like shoveling stuff and doing a bunch of stuff. So I was like, that's a workout itself. I was exhausted by the end of doing all my yard work, so I decided not to push myself, but maybe I'm being a bit of a bum. But I do plan on working out today, so I think working 5 times a week is a good amount. I mean, it's a lot more than I've ever done, so I've just been trying to stick with it, trying to stay motivated. I mean, honestly, working out and stuff, I don't ever plan to be like super skinny or anything, but I do kind of just want to be healthy. And I think staying active is good for you in the long run. I'm not going to be like a hardcore working out, like working out for 2 hours or something a day. But I will set aside 30 minutes or something and do some workouts. I do kind of wonder though, because I do plan on, doing a lot more work outside this year. I plan to have a garden, and I'm going to try to keep up with that and stuff. I wonder if that itself will kind of help me lose some weight, just being outside more, being out in the heat, I guess. Alright, so I'm just going to quickly do some eyeliner and stuff. I'm just using the same products I always use. I'm going to use the ColourPop Cream Gel Liner in the shade Exit, and then I'm going to use the Hank & Henry Slick With It liquid liner in the shade Liquidy Black. I think I'm actually going to pull out another liner. This Smashbox one in the shade Fishnet. I'm going to use that to do my top waterline. So let me know if anybody does workout routines or anything, which YouTubers you like, because I'm trying to find more workout routines to do. So let me know if anybody has any favorite YouTubers that are like can help you get fit or something. Let me know down in the comments, or also like any good like YouTube channels that do like cooking and stuff, because I'm trying to find more recipes for like healthy eating. I mean, I'm not like extreme like veggies only. I just want to make more home cooked meals that are more healthier, because ultimately if you cook your own meals, it's much healthier because you're using like fresh produce and stuff instead of like buying like frozen stuff and eating out, and trying not to eat out as much too. So let me know down in the comments if anybody has any recommendations on channels or anything. I also don't have a new mascara to try out, so I'm just using the Fenty Beauty one. This is the full frontal mascara. This may be TMI, but like since I've been working out, I mean I've been doing a bunch of like ab workouts because I've been trying to work out my tummy area, like I said. But I don't know, I'm impatient, so I always want to like see results instantly, and I know that's pretty unrealistic because it takes like a month or so before you should see results, or that's usually the common, I guess, thing. But like the lady that the routine that I was doing said that you're supposed to see results in 7 days, and I wasn't seeing results, and I'm like, at the same time I know that's unrealistic. You probably have to be already pretty fit to start seeing like actual like results like in your abs and stuff, but I have some cushion there, so it's probably gonna be a while before I see results. Anyways, my husband did say, he's like, your booty does look a bit different. I said, my booty? I've been working out my booty, but I guess some of the workouts might work out your booty as well. So I was like, well, at least I'm seeing some results, or at least someone's noticing some results in me working out, but it's not exactly in the area I want to see results in. I really can't tell a difference, but he says my booty looks a little bit toner, I guess. Not so wide and more like, I guess, defined or something. I don't know. And I was like, well, at least there's some progress somewhere. Alright, so, eyes are all done. So the only thing left is lips, and I do have a new lip product to try out. This is the Natasha Denona, what are you? Lipstick, it's like a liquid lipstick. And it's in the shade AKA or Aka, I don't know which it is. But yeah. So it's a red lipstick. I got this in a BoxyCharm pop-up deal, and I'm going to try it out today. I probably should have put a liner on, but I could still technically put one on. I don't know. Sometimes I think it's drying down really fast. But I'll go ahead and put like a lip liner on because I always feel like it's hard to get those lines just right with the liquid, the applicator. This Maybelline shape liner in the shade Brick Red. It's pretty close to the shade that I'm wearing. Yeah, I really do like this shade. Like I said, this is in the shade AKA or Aka, I don't know which it is, and then they look pretty similar. But yeah, I do really like the lipstick. Dang. Not sticking. This might be my, excuse me, I belched. Well, I didn't belch. I hiccuped kind of / burped. Anyways, yeah, I really like this lip shade. This might be my new favorite, like, red lip color. I still really like my Dose of Colors one, but this one's pretty close to, like, the Dose of Colors one, so maybe my new favorite. I'm liking this a lot. I'm liking it. You know me, I like a good red lip. I don't know, red lipstick just makes me feel more confident. I don't know why, but it does. So yeah, so last step is just to set my face. Don't have a new setting spray, so I'm just going to use the Ciate London one, Everyday Vacay setting spray here. This mister is not the best. It's okay, but it's a little too much for me sometimes. It's not the finest mister, so there's a big glob there. But it's not bad. So yeah, those are all the products on my face. I'm going to go ahead and kind of do like my final talk through of what I tried out today, tell you what I thought. So let's see. This primer was a no-go for me. I don't know, maybe I'll try it again, but it was peeling off of me and I don't know why. I don't like that, so maybe my skin type just doesn't work well with this. I don't know. I'll probably end up giving this away. I probably honestly won't try it again. Like I said, there was nothing on my face, so I don't think there was any reason why it should have reacted that way, unless it's like old or something. I don't know. So this was a no. This was a meh. The foundation I tried is another, unfortunately, not gonna work for me. Like I said, matte. I could make it work by mixing it, but I think that defeats the purpose of even trying or using this foundation if I'm just gonna mix it, because I feel like that would just change it completely. It's a matte foundation, so yeah. The coverage wasn't even really there. I don't feel like it had very good coverage. I don't know. Maybe I'll try it again on its own with just maybe the primer really did mess it up, and maybe it's not that bad. Maybe the buildup is there. Maybe the primer was making it hard for it to build up. So I'll try it again maybe one more time, probably off camera, just on my own time. But if it doesn't work out, I'll probably just end up passing it along. The setting powder, I really don't know. I'm going to have to try it again. Maybe I shouldn't try it with a sponge, because I used this little, it's not really a sponge, but you know, this powder poof, whatever you want to call this thing. I did try it with that, so maybe next time I'll try it with a brush, maybe using this makes it too thick or something, but after I put the rest of my makeup on, I don't notice the cast of yellow, but I really don't like that yellowy cast that kind of leaves on the skin. Maybe I'll try it again, like I said, with just a brush. Maybe it needs just like a lighter application. Maybe the sponge made it too heavy, but I'll try it again, but so far I'm not really liking it. The Jaclyn bronzer and blush duo here. I do really like the blush shade. I'm not really for sure if I like the bronzer yet. It doesn't look bad. I don't know. It looks okay. I think it has a little bit of a more orangey-ish kind of like shade to it. At least that's how it's kind of appearing on me a little bit. It's like a hint. And I preferred like more, maybe it's just too warm. It's a warm bronzer. And I prefer more like a cool tone bronzer. But it doesn't look bad, and I don't know. It's not my favorite. But I do really like the blush shade. I think this blush shade looks gorgeous. So I have mixed feelings. I'm definitely going to keep using the blush. I just don't know if I'm going to keep using the bronzer shade. Maybe if they do sell them, I think they are supposed to be sold in Ulta now. Maybe I'll pick a different one. Maybe there's a different shade that's kind of like a cool tone shade. But I don't think it's really, I think it's my bad on picking the wrong shade, because I think the bronzer is just not my shade. I do really like this highlighter. I think it's so gorgeous, so blinding, and definitely worth the money. So if you have a chance to pick this up, I would definitely recommend it. I like the palette. The palette is good. It blended out really well. Very pigmented. I mean, it's not like overly pigmented, but it's pretty pigmented. So yeah, definitely liking that. And then the last product that I tried was this lip product here, and I'm definitely liking this a lot. I really love this shade. So overall, I'm pretty happy with everything that I tried out today. But yeah, that is going to do it for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you like seeing these types of videos. And also let me know down in the comments what you thought of the products that I tried and if you've tried any of these products. But yeah, other than that, I hope you guys have a wonderful day and a wonderful week. And I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye!